When you stand at 2.01 meters, 6 feet 7 inches, tall, people expect you to play basketball. But for Paul Onuachu, his destiny was written on the football pitch. From the streets of Nigeria to breaking scoring records in Belgium and representing Nigeria on the biggest stages, Onuachu's story is one of late bloomers, towering determination, and unshakable self-belief. This is the inspirational journey of Paul Onuachu, the gentle giant who turned criticism into glory and rose to become one of Africa's most feared strikers. Paul Onuachu was born on the 28th of May 1994 in Owerri, Imo State, Nigeria. Growing up in a modest family, his childhood was filled with the same struggles many Nigerian kids face: scarcity of opportunities, financial limitations, and the constant pressure to succeed. He was always tall for his age. Friends and neighbors thought basketball might be his path, but Paul loved football too much to let it go. He played on sandy fields with barefoot friends, towering above them even as a teenager. Despite his size, he wasn't clumsy. He had a natural instinct for scoring goals, always being in the right place at the right time. Paul's breakthrough came when he joined FC Owerri, the same Nigerian academy that produced stars like Frank Onyeka. FC Owerri had strong ties with FC Midtjylland in Denmark. Onuachu impressed the coaches with his aerial strength and finishing. In 2012, he was sent to Denmark for trials. It was a massive culture shock: cold weather, new language, new food, but Paul was determined to make it. By 2012, he officially signed for FC Midtjylland, beginning his European adventure. At Midtjylland, Paul had to fight to prove himself. Tall strikers are often stereotyped as slow or limited, but Onuachu wanted to show he was more than that. He developed into a lethal striker, combining height with technique. By 2015, he became a regular starter. One of his biggest moments came in the 2015-16 Europa League, when he scored a stunning goal against Manchester United, shocking the world. That goal gave him global recognition. Nigerian fans began to take notice of the giant striker making waves in Denmark. In 2019, Onuachu signed for Genk in Belgium. It was here that his career exploded. The 2020-21 season was historic. Onuachu scored 33 goals in 38 league matches, winning the Belgian Golden Boot and the Pro League Player of the Year award. He became Belgium's most dominant striker, breaking records and silencing critics who once doubted him. Fans called him a goal machine. Defenders feared him. Every cross into the box felt like a guaranteed goal with Onuachu lurking. Onuachu made his Super Eagles debut in 2019, and in one of his earliest appearances, he scored the fastest goal in Nigerian history just 10 seconds into a friendly against Egypt. That moment instantly made him a fan favorite. Though competition for Nigeria's striker position was fierce, with players like Victor Osimhen, Taiwo Awoniyi, and Kelechi Iheanacho, Onuachu carved his niche as a reliable forward with unique qualities. At the Africa Cup of Nations, his presence added depth and variety to Nigeria's attack, especially when the team needed aerial strength. After dominating Belgium, Onuachu earned a move to the Premier League with Southampton in 2023. But the transition wasn't easy. Injuries, lack of form, and tactical mismatches limited his impact. Critics resurfaced, questioning if he could succeed in a top league. But Paul, true to his character, never gave up. In 2023, he moved to Trabzonspor in Turkey, where he began finding his scoring boots again. Every setback became a setup for a comeback. Paul Onuachu's journey has been filled with challenges: cultural adjustments, injuries, and doubters who underestimated him because of his height. But Paul is deeply spiritual. He often credits his success to faith in God, prayer, and perseverance. His humility and quiet personality make him stand out in a football world often dominated by flashy lifestyles. Chapter 8. Lessons from Paul Onuachu. Never let stereotypes define you. People saw him as too tall, but he became a top striker. Patience pays. His breakthrough came later in his career, but it was worth the wait. Adaptability is key. From Denmark to Belgium, England to Turkey, he kept evolving. Stay humble. Despite success, he remains soft-spoken and grounded. Paul Onuachu's journey proves that destiny cannot be denied. From Owerri's dusty pitches to breaking records in Europe, he has shown that even the tallest dreams can come true. He may not always be the flashiest striker, but when his team needs